everybody, and welcome back to the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel for a very interesting video today. We are going to be talking about 2K's announcement concerning the future. Oh boy, sorry, I had to stop there for a second. This is going to be a very interesting video to talk through, considering the entire time I have to do this. I have my cat, Miley, sleeping in my jacket because for whatever reason, today she decided to be a little baby kangaroo, and my jacket was partway unzipped, and all of a sudden she jumped into my jacket and has now been sleeping there for the past, like, 20 minutes. Are you finally going to get out now? You almost done? No? No? She's going back to sleep. Okay, so a while back, like at the end of last week, WWE during one of their conference calls confirmed that there will be no WWE 2K21 this year. And after what's happened with WWE 2K20, some people were excited and some people were not excited. I, for one, was more in the camp of being excited that 2K21 was canceled just because of all the problems that were with 2K20. I didn't want to make a video just yet about talking about 2K21's like cancellation until after this Monday, because 2K themselves tweeted out that they were going to be talking about the future of the WWE Games franchise and some big announcement that they were going to be doing, which is what I have pulled up here. I think she's getting ready to get out of my jacket. Okay, there she goes. Anyways, it is now past the time of their announcement, and I have the full article up here for me to talk about, so we're going to run through and talk about what they're going to be doing. So, the article, or the announcement, is entitled WWE 2K Battlegrounds to lead the charge into the future of 2K's WWE game experiences. I don't know what 2K Battlegrounds is. I'm guessing that's their new game. There was talk... Oh, there's a trailer too. There was talk about there wouldn't be any simulation game, but there would be a game. A lot of people suspect it's going to be a mobile game. 2K Battlegrounds 100% sounds like a mobile game names, but what I'm more interested in right now is how they're going to address stuff like, are the 2K19 servers going to be up still? Are the 2K20 servers going to be up for any long, or for the right amount of time? What they're going to do for 2K21? That's the kind of stuff I want to know. But we'll read through the whole thing so we can talk about it. Hello from everyone at 2K. We hope that you and your families are all well and safe. We also hope our games and the vibrant communities have created around them are continuing to bring you joy and help you stay connected and engaged during these uncertain times. They're not bringing me joy, but they're keeping me occupied. We are extremely fortunate to be in the entertainment industry, and it's a privilege and responsibility we don't take lightly. With that in mind, we've got news to share in the world of WWE 2K video games and want to give you a candid look at the road ahead. Let's begin with a surprise. We've got 2 words for you. New game. We're thrilled to introduce you to 2K Battlegrounds, a completely new WWE gaming experience that will feature arcade-style action and over-the-top superstar designs, environments, and moves. We focused on the social pick-up and play fun with plenty of depth for those who want to get way into it. And there is a trailer. Okay, we're gonna play the trailer then in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. John Cena and The Rock fighting Charlotte. Cool. Oh. Fall 2020. Okay. That looked interesting. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. So they basically took the title from that one WWE pay-per-view, but WWE Battlegrounds. That looks pretty cool. I would say that most likely to me looks like an unofficial successor to WWE All-Stars. That's basically like WWE All-Stars 2, especially that like DDT from The Rock. That looks like it came straight out of WWE All-Stars. This looks fun. This looks pretty cool. Charlotte and Becky Lynch seem to be the only female characters in it, and then the only male characters that I can make out were John Cena and The Rock. Looks interesting. Let's read a little bit more. Whether you're a casual gamer just learning the ropes or a passionate fan ready for the action, WWE 2K Battlegrounds provides another way to enjoy WWE video games. The game is being developed by Saber Interactive, the studio behind NBA 2K Play. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I remember, who was it? Smack Talks, I think, made a video talking about, like, some types of games that could come out of this, and he mentioned NBA 2K Playgrounds as a possibility. I guess his suspicions were right. 2K Battlegrounds are excited to let you smell what they're cooking. Battlegrounds is scheduled to launch this fall, and we're looking forward to sharing more information about the game in the coming months. Next, we want to address WWE 2K20. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the tea, shall we? Next, we want to address 2K20. We've heard and appreciate your feedback and continue to listen to you closely. Since launch, we've released 5 title updates, addressing hundreds of reported concerns, and have released 4 WWE 2K20 original DLC expansions to build and improve on the experience. We've also heard your requests to keep the 2K19 servers running. They will remain active for the time being. That sounds good. I don't know if they're saying like they'll remain open for the time being until we're originally scheduling them to turn off or something else. I don't know. It sounds like it's a good thing. I don't know. All that being said, we hear you and we know you want more from the franchise, so here's what we're going to do. We are applying what we've learned to the next 2K simulation game with a renewed focus on quality and fun. As part of that commitment, we are extending the production timeline and will not be releasing a WWE 2K simulation game in 2020. So, no game for 2021. We want to ensure the development team at Visual Concepts can create a great game that will entertain grizzled WWE 2K veterans, as well as newcomers who want to climb through the ropes and step into the ring for the very first time. We've recruited Patrick Gilmore to serve as our new executive producer and lead these efforts at Visual Concepts. Patrick has over 25 years of experience in video games, reaching all the way back to Disney's Aladdin on Sega Genesis, and including franchises like Killer Instinct, Medal of Honor, and, most recently, Amazon's New World. He will be overseeing WWE 2K development, and you'll be hearing more from him and the team in the months to come. We hope you find this news as exciting as we do. We are confident it will lead to better games in the future. Finally, we want to take a moment to thank you for continued enthusiasm in WWE Supercard. That's not what I'm interested in. In closing, we want to thank you again and hope you'll join us in celebrating these announcements. 2K and WWE are reaffirming a long-term commitment to expand the WWE Games families in ways that directly benefit you, the fans. We are taking the time we need to deliver the quality you deserve, while at the same time offering new experiences and ways to have fun with the WWE superstars you love. And that's the bottom line, because 2K said so. The WWE Games team at 2K, Visual Concepts, Cat Daddy, and Saber Interactive. Well, that was certainly a lot. New game announced, basically WWE All-Stars 2. On the surface level, that looks pretty awesome. I love the idea. I remember doing a video a little while back talking about a potential WWE All-Stars 2 and thinking about some of the new characters that could be implemented in that. If you guys want to watch that video, I'll link it at the end of this as one of like the end card videos. I had 10 new roster member ideas, like 5 legends and 5 current stars, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it at the end. It looks interesting. Although, I'm not going to hype myself up too much for this, because if you guys remember back from my 2K20 news videos, I was very excited for the WWE 2K Originals stuff for 2K20, and that stuff came out. It looked awesome. I loved the concept of it. Played very horribly, but I don't think that's the DLC's fault. I think that was just the game's fault from the start. So I think I only bought the first 2. I didn't buy the Southpaw one, and I didn't buy the Oscar Electronics one. Those ones still looked cool. It was just, I wasn't going to spend my money on a game that worked like crap. I mean, I'm being harsh, but the game works like crap a lot of the time. It's very, very slow, especially, you can tell, especially when I'm filming content for like Universe Mode. The Universe Mode episodes that I would film for 2K19, most of those videos ran about like 15 to 19 minutes. With 2K20, they're running at about 20 to 22 minutes, so definitely the movements are a heck of a lot slower, meaning that it's taking a lot more time to film stuff. But I guess there was a lot of complications there on 2K's part with Ukes leaving and all this jazz and this and that. Still doesn't change the fact that they basically sold us a game trying to tell us there's nothing wrong with it, and then when the game did come out and everyone found out that there was a bunch of stuff wrong with it, and we told them like, hey, there's a bunch of this stuff wrong with it, they basically just kind of like blocked their head, kept moving forward, like hyping up their DLCs and stuff like that. It just seemed very, very crappy, which is why for a lot of my tweets where I'm promoting videos and stuff like that for 2K or 2K20, I'm always promoting them with like the hashtag fix WWE 2K20, and through a lot of patches they fixed a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff that's still very messed up. The highlight reel still, whenever you try to save a clip, the game crashes. There's a lot of like missing logos from downloaded stuff. Custom titles are still a very big problem. There's a lot of stuff, and I really do hope that even in the time that they're working on 2K22 or whatever, I do still hope that they're releasing patches for 2K20 so that we can work on the problems for the people that are still working or still playing WWE 2K20, and hearing potentially that they're going to be keeping the 2K19 servers on for the time being. That sounds awesome. I know there is still a very big fan base that's still playing 2K19, so hearing that they're going to be keeping the servers up for that sounds awesome. Now, their wording for the time being, I don't know how much I trust that, but I hope that I'm wrong. The whole bringing on this new guy, what's his name? Patrick Gilmore. I guess, depending on how good the franchises of Killer Instinct, Medal of Honor, and Amazon's New World have been, I guess that might be a positive thing. I don't know a lot about those three games. I definitely don't know about Disney's Aladdin on the Sega Genesis. That I never had a Sega Genesis, so I don't know. I would leave that up to the people's opinion of people that actually know those games. So if you do know any of those games, and if they were any good, please comment below and let me know. But if this is true, and they are having this very big renewed focus on quality and fun, then they definitely, in this time, they definitely have to look at what the fans have been wanting for these simulation games and really try and implement a lot of that stuff into the next game. Like, drop all the stuff that people don't really care about. I don't know if this applies for a lot of people, but I'm not really a big fan of the 2K Towers modes. I was for 2K19, and then after a while it just got so boring. I would say drop that. I don't want to say drop the showcase mode because I really like the showcase modes, but if need be, drop the showcase mode. If you're going to implement two things, implement the story creator from 2K14, if you're able to, or if you're able to recreate it somehow, recreate the 2K stories mode, because that was very fun, and it's something that a lot of people in the community very much want, and implement some sort of GM mode. I'm one of the people that doesn't care about 2K games having a GM mode. That's just my opinion. I got into wrestling games around the Universe mode time, and even watching gameplay of GM mode just didn't look fun for me. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You may have a different opinion. You may be clamoring for a GM mode, which is why I'm mentioning it here. I mean, one thing that I don't like, a lot of other people might like. I'm just of the opinion that I don't really care if we get a GM mode or not, just because of the gameplay that I've seen of it, it doesn't really look all that fun to me. I prefer, if I had the choice of Universe Mode or GM Mode, I'm going to go with Universe Mode, because the stuff that I've seen with GM Mode, some of it's fun, the majority of it just isn't really for me. But yeah, if I would want two of the biggest things to be in the next 2K simulation wrestling game, it would be to put in some sort of story creator mode and to put in some sort of GM mode. I feel like those are the two biggest things that are going to make these grizzled 2K game veterans really enjoy the next game, and especially newcomers coming into the game to have a lot of fun with it. If I'm a newcomer coming into this next 2K game, and I see that there's like these create a stories, I can create any wrestling story I want, anything. Or how 2K14 was, where you could upload your custom stories to the community creation, people could download your custom stories, and people could play out other people's custom stories. That sounds freaking fun! I even went back and watched some gameplays from like Tubby Emu and Tony the Pizza Guy playing people's custom stories. That stuff was very fun. Some stuff was very silly, some stuff was very, very well written, and some stuff was just hilariously bad that it was still very fun. And I feel like that could be very, very fun for the next 2K game. I don't know. I'm very excited to see what more comes out of this new 2K game. I'm very interested to see more gameplay of this 2K Battlegrounds thing, because like I said, on the surface, looks very cool, but I'm not going to get myself hyped up too much. But I'm guessing from this trailer, this little trailer, this 25-second trailer, and also a poster that I just saw on Twitter, it seems like we have our first 5 characters confirmed for the game, which are going to be John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. Not a bad set of people to start off with. So 2K Battlegrounds looks like it's going to be interesting. 2K22 seems like it's going to be, or 2K21, I guess it would be. I don't know. I'm going to say 2K22. 2K22 looks like it's going to be interesting. I don't know. This seems like it's going to be a very interesting time in the WWE Games timeline here. But I don't know. That's kind of all I wanted to talk about here. I feel like I've rambled on for quite a bit, to the point where even my cat has come back and told me it's time to end it. Do you think it's time to end it, Miley? Yeah, it's time to end it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Leave me your thoughts on all this news. I will also link the article in the comments section of this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.